Hello and welcome back to our Serb Empire of the Romans campaign in MEIOU, Texas. So, yes, so there is... how best to put this? So, yeah, in the last episode we formed the Empire of the Romans and I was not entirely too happy with that. So I've spoken with some people on Discord. People who watch the series, my fans, I guess one could say, just to gauge people's thoughts about whether I should stay as the Empire of the Romans or should I switch or what the story is there. And generally the consensus has been that we should form Illyria. So I have a mission here: dominate the Balkans. Basically, need to get subjugate Bosnia, so I need Bosnia, and then I need basically. All of Croatia, all of Bosnia. I need Krajina, Zagorje, Slavonia, and Srem. So basically, we have to go to war with Hungary again. However, I duplicated my save, so I've got my Serbia campaign and then a Serbia cheat test. Basically, it was just using console commands to integrate these and this and this and this and this. And I realized that this mission, that would switch me to Illyria, doesn't work if you are the Empire of the Romans. The Empire of the Romans is one of those tags that can't switch to this tag. However, I did speak to Gigo on it, the lead of MEIOU Taxes, and he's written me a lovely little event thing called Become Illyria. So we're going to turn this off for right now, because this would switch me immediately into being Illyria, and also gives me a bunch of all that stuff. So we're going to turn it off right now, and we are going to wait until we have fulfilled the requirements for this mission, and then instead of clicking this button, we shall be clicking wherever that button's gone, this button, instead. And then we will become Illyria, and everything will be great. There's also a Become Serbia Again button, but that requires me for the Dominate the Balkans to not be available. And from my testing, clicking this button and making this a tick does not change that. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to use this. But anyway, whatever. Re-establish the theme system. Basically all this does is change some names. I don't know whether I should do this or not. I'm thinking probably not. But let me know in the comments whether this should be clicked or not. Actually, I'll hover over it for a bit more. If you want to read these, then feel free to pause the video and stuff. Alright, there you go. That's enough time. Another thing, Belgrade is just the English name of the city. This should be back to being Beograd. And that's how it's spelt in Serbian, or I guess it's probably spelt with like Cyrillic letters and shit, but we don't have those, so this will have to do. We are in a hefty amount of debt, but we can start paying this off now. And some people like to pay it off quickly, some people like to wait until they're requested the money. I like to pay it off quickly, because I feel like if I don't, then I end up spending the money and the debt never goes away. So yes, we shall be getting rid of our debt and then gearing up for a war against Hungary. And judging by how we fared against them before, I think we're gonna be able to do this. One thing I would love to do is get a fort, probably Tulcea, although they can still... Actually, no, they can't. Tulcea would work. Tulcea would certainly work. It's a marsh. I mean, there should be a fort there already, to be honest. If we had a fort in Tulcea, then there's Logodoria. So if you move into Drastar, you get locked by Logodoria. If you move into Constanta, you get locked by Tulcea. You can't move straight into Dobrogeia. Because at the moment, what my enemies have been doing is Lalomita, Konstantina, Dobrogeia, Varna, Schumann, just going in, completely avoiding this fort. And that's how they infiltrated me in the last war. So a fort in Tulchea makes sense. It's historically accurate to have a fort just on the south of the Danube. I remember seeing a thread recently about how this province, or there's a province that spans both sides of the Danube in the vanilla game, and it's stupid and it should be broken up so that the Danube is a border. And one of the comments basically said that the Moldavians had a fort just on the south side of the border, so it makes total sense. I don't know, I guess. I'd not heard of it, but there's a lot of things I haven't heard of before, so sure, if you say so. And that's statified. But you're already statified, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, lovely. Well, that's nice. We got that all done and dusted. There are no edicts. There are no metropolitans. That's unfortunate. I kind of like that system. I kind of hope it'll come back. Belgrade is decent communication, or fairly quick communication. I'm happy with that. At some point, maybe we can upgrade some roads and stuff, but of course we can't do that right now because we need to pay off some money. Speaking of money, burgers, will you give me some money? No, but you will do this, which is also really good. Greater nobles, we need to give you some prestige. It's going to be expensive, but we've got 68 prestige, so it's going to be fine. 20, yeah, that's fine. Alexander is a naive enthusiast. Oh, for fuck's sake, wasn't Alexander really good? A 533, and he's a naive enthusiast. Well, that's just fucking fabulous, really, isn't it? Great. I don't want to make any of those a state. What have we got for states right now? Hang on, that was the easiest way to check. And high-low. As soon as this is statified, or cored, then that's 9, 13, 15, 17 development total. That's really terrible. That's... I mean, Albania's looking good right now. And that's only 23 development. Actually, I don't really see the point in doing Albania anyway. We have Maria that we will be annexing in 0.4 years. Sweet. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a nice state area, right? 4 to 6, 10, 11, 15, 18. Actually, it's really shit as well. This one's already been statified. This is a really good province. Generally, you just need 2 really good provinces in the state to make it worth it. Like somewhere like this has Badarian. I guess that's pretty good. The rest are kind of shit. Like Orestes, 1 development. That's fucking awful. Another thing we need to bear in mind is our ruler is 61 years old. He's going to pop his clogs at some point, and I need to have money in the bank to be able to cover the costs of his funeral. Also, if I'm taking Bosnia now, I should probably start fabricating some claims. Alright, because I need the state of Bosnia. Fucking hell, it's huge. I'll get one in Usora as well in 1 month. It's a shame I don't get any claims on this. I really should. There we go. Couple of claims. Very nice. Introduce heir. Yeah, we should probably do that. It's costly, but worth it in the long run. Don't care about that. 20 prestige. I'll give you some prestige as well, and then I will give you a bit of inflation, I guess. Yeah, I'll give you a bit of inflation. One thing that's good about forming the Empire of the Romans this way is that your corruption is way less, and the amount of privileges that your estates have. Way less than in the vanilla game, which is nice. Do we have unrest? We have no provinces with unrest. That's fantastic. Even though this is all tribal bullshit land and the tribes are unhappy, but it doesn't matter because they're so weak. It's irrelevant. Actually, that's lesser nobles. Interesting. Milan is at war. Whom with? You're at war with Austria in the Milanese humiliation of Austria. I wonder who's winning. Well, considering I can see this province being sieged, I'm imagining it's not Milan that's winning. Shit, they have Tyrol. Milan's doing really well. For Milan. Isn't Austria, like, ridiculously powerful or something? They have Bohemia as a personal union. Why did Milan think they could win this? Very odd indeed. Aragon owns Liguria. Yeah, Aragon's really strong as well. Castile is in a bit of trouble. Aragon's a really fun nation to play as. That might be something I do in the future. I've been saying that for a while now. I really want to play as Aragon. But something has always come up. Yearly inflation reduction, that would be nice. No, that's... What I want is a interest per annum reduction. That would actually save me money. It's paying $2.69 in interest. If I get a 1 ducat reduction on that per month, from a 1 ducat per month advisor, that would be good. But that's not what we're getting. Truce with Georgia has ended. Oh yeah, because you fucking betrayed me, you bastards. And you won't even ally me now. Let's improve relations with you anyway. Oh wow, I could definitely not ask them. Negative 160, holy shit. Because they broke the royal marriage, refused to join the war, and dishonored the alliance. That's fucked up. Gain 100 ducats. Oh, this fucking thing. Yeah, fuck it, fuck it. Let's exploit the crap out of that. We're not making a huge amount of trade anyway. Because as soon as they... it runs out, they're going to have to pay us again. Like we can say, no, we don't want you to do this anymore, and then they pay us again. And we can make way more money selling the trade to Venice than we can getting it for ourselves. For the short term. For the long term, of course, we're going to want it ourselves, but short term, this is good. This is good. So considering Georgia is a pack of dicks, who else wants to be my friend? There's no way we're going to get that 160 away. Also, you're maxed out, right? Oh, you will be in a second. 0 people want to be my ally. Holy shit. Rus is the new emperor. Fucking weak empire. Holy shit. Nobody has 2 votes? No, sorry. Hess has 2 votes. But one of them is from himself, so that doesn't barely count. Bohemia is not even backing Austria for the throne. And it does look like Milan is actually winning right now. They just need to turn around and smash this 6k stack. They have 1500 up here. Only Orthodox men are welcome at court, of course. Only Orthodox men are welcome at court, of course. just gotta make sure they know that. Also, are we not over our leader limit? Don't we have a shit ton of leaders? No, we're 3 out of 3. No, we're gonna refuse to give you permission to build a church. Because, of course, only Orthodox men are welcome. Yeah, my trade income went way down. But that is fine. Maria, we can start annexing you. 229 to annex you. Can't annex you for another 5 years, but you're cheaper. And then we won't want to annex you because we want to feed you your cores. So I think, yes, we will start annexing this dude. Maria. That should be worthwhile. Also, we probably will be making this a state because, I mean, the majority of it is already going to be fully cored, so it's not even going to cost us that many admin points. Just enough to core this province here of Modon, which is not going to be very much. Yeah, I think we can. I think we can cover that. These cores are going to finish 1460, 1460, 1461. That's not too bad. That's 2-3 years away. That is pretty decent. We got 3 stab. What is our total point 65 at the moment. Okay. Who gives us the most corruption right now? Greater nobles by far. What privileges do you currently have? And which ones do we want to get rid of? Miltech cost. That's a pain. How much is it actually going to cost me? It's 8% right now. Okay. I'm losing some taxes on their income. Advisor cost goes up by a certain amount as well. You're not gonna tell me exactly how much it's gonna be? Great, thanks for that, game. You've got what else? Prestige decay. I'm not too worried about that one yet. Unrest. It's really not a problem right now. And then autonomy. That does actually kind of suck. But I think getting rid of the tax is probably a better idea. So we're going to do that right now. And cross your fingers that we don't get absolutely butt-fucked by... better than anticipated. 50% chance of losing 1 stab. And we lost it. I mean, that's fine. We're still at 2 stabs. Like, that's still really, really good. So we should be getting a little bit more tax income now. Yes. Oh, we're just going a bit slow right now, so we'll just have to wait for that. But that's fine, that's fine. We understand that MEIOU tax is a little bit of a slower paced game than the rest of the vanilla game and mods and stuff. So taxes are now a smidgen higher, a smidgen. But if we have a look here, is it in, no, it's in here, and then Estates of the Realm. Effective tax rates on the greater nobles, it's 2% tax on, 2% rate on tax income. I have really no idea how to really read this, to be honest. 50% on tax income, 15% on tax income, but you have only 2%. Oh no, negative 40%. It was at negative 60%. Which is an effective rate of 2%. I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna need someone to explain that shit to me. I have no clue. It's an interesting system, but I don't know how it works. What diplotech are we on, actually? Are we close to 50? Oh, 1 more tech and we can start getting boats. It's gonna be glorious. So do you like me that I'm giving you trade? Only plus 10, really, really. Is that all I'm worth to you, you bastard? And that lovely capital as well. One thing we should check, actually, is court and education. It's going up. Okay. We want it to be between 30 and 45. I don't think we can afford the 45 to 65 bracket. So between 30 and 35. Sorry, 30 and 45. It's going up and it's at 35. So court for now is fine. Education. I need you to go to Bolaron right now. Raise the army for just a moment. Grab this dude. God, we have some fucking sick-ass generals. I mean, if it's only 4 regiments, we don't need a massive amount of morale, right? I think we can afford to wait 1 more tick, though. Actually, we can afford to wait all of the ticks, because if you let something with multiple choice time out, it picks the top one. So it could just leave it as it is. I won't, though, because I'm not going to risk it. So we're going to side with 1 family, crush these noble rebels. Lovely, lovely. And maintenance back down so I can start making money again. Go back to Chalcidice for whatever reason. I don't know why we're choosing that province. Province? A province, even. Damn, Lambert, use your words properly, please. Trebizond has no heir. But they're only 20 years old. And Trebizond are... I mean, it would be decent. Get a Komnenos. At the moment we have the Lazarevich dynasty, which is also fine. Armenia is there. There's no one really old. Like, even Zagenhain at 45 isn't too old. I don't think there's going to be much of a problem there. Money. How much are we in debt still? 429 ducats. Oh, I wish we could get some money from the burghers. Ain't gonna happen though. You're only at 22% loyalty. Didn't I just improve favors with you? Huh. Maybe we should also revoke privilege from the lesser nobles. But we're going to do that in the next episode, because for right now, I am going to take a short break here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to click the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.